I hope you all are happy and healthy. Also, I know you all are very excited for these online programs. Today, we are back with another interesting chapter for you all. Okay, before I begin, quickly look around and count how many objects are near you that you can immediately touch without moving around. Yes, try to touch the objects near you and you don't have to leave your seat. Try. Yes, calculate how many of these things you can touch. I know some of you might say that you have touched a remote, some of you might have touched a pencil box, a notebook, your bag, your pen, eraser. Count them up. How many of these things have you touched? Yes. Now, why am I asking about the things to be counted? Yes, tell me. Because the chapter we are going to take up today has been taken from your book of mathematics. The name of the book is Math Magic of Grade 2. And the chapter we are going to start today is chapter number 14. The name of the chapter is Birds Come, Birds Go. So, are you ready with me? So, let's begin. Okay, look at this beautiful picture. Wow. Carefully see this picture and try to count the total number of birds shown in this picture. Yes, try to count them up. Let's try. Take your time and count. Very good. Carefully observe. Yes. Calculate. How many birds can you see in this picture? Hey, there are 25 birds here. Yes, can you count them up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here it goes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. Wow, what an amazing picture. So dear friends, we have seen that this picture contains 25 birds. Look at this picture. Here we have a flock of birds. Flock means a group of birds. Can you count them up? Yes. There are, calculate them. How many birds can you see in this flock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Very good. In total, there are 10 birds in this flock. One 10 card for this whole group. We can use one 10 card for this whole group. Now, look at this picture with another flock of birds. Yes, how many birds can you see? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Very good. Now, for this we can use 6 1 cards for this group of birds. It means we can use a card having value of 10 and we can use a card having value of 1. So, let's calculate the total number of birds given in flock 1 and given in flock 2. Using the cards, how can we do that? So, These cards show 16 birds. How? We have to take one card with value of 10 and 6 cards with value of 1. Can you see that? So that the total number of birds is 16. And also, we have seen in the sky that birds form different patterns while flying. Can you see these patterns? Yes. Sometimes they take a shape of V, sometimes inverted V, and many more shapes. And why do these birds migrate from one place to another? Yes, they migrate from one place to another or from one country to another in search of food and also suitable weather. Migration is the seasonal movement of birds, often in the north or the south along a flyway. They migrate for breeding and for food and also to face the weather challenges. Some of the migratory birds are like Siberian cranes. They are snowy white colored birds and they migrate during winters to India. Some other examples: greater flamingo. Greater flamingo is the largest of all species of the flamingo found in the Indian subcontinent. Similarly, we have many more birds like blue throat, great white pelican, Asiatic sparrow, hawks, etc. All these birds migrate in search of proper climatic condition for breeding and for food. Now, let's try to add. We have seen that soon 25 more birds flew in. Let us try to add to see how many birds in all are there now. In the previous flock, we have 10 and 6 birds, so total were 16 birds. Now, 25 more birds have to be added. So let's see how can we add them. We can use a triangular card for unit place, that is for ones, and a square card having value of 10 for tens place. Let's add them up. 16 plus 25. What card will you use to make 16? We will use one card having value 10 and 6 cards having value 1. Similarly, for 25, how many cards with value 10 will you use? We will use 2 cards having value of 10 and we will use 5 cards having value 1. So, the total comes out to be, yes, calculate 16 plus 25. It comes out to be 41. Let's see how. Putting all the ones together, we get 11. Can you see that? 6 plus 5, 11. Of those 10, 1 make 1 10. That we are left with 1. It means in order to write 11 at units place, we have to write 1 and another 1 will be carried forward at tens place. Can you see that? Yes. So, the total will come 1 plus 1 carried plus 2 equals to 4. Now, putting together all the tens, we get 4 tens. So, the number comes out to be 41. Can you see that with the help of cards? Yes. Now, let's move ahead. How many cranes and swans? There are 31 cranes and 39 swans. Let us find out how many swans and cranes there are in all. In the same way, we will add the number of swans and cranes. Let's first write down the number of swans. It is 39. And number of cranes? It is 31. Let's represent these numbers in terms of tens and ones. Number of strands is 39. So how many cards of value 10 do we need? Yes, tell me. For making a number 30 we need 3 cards having value of 10. And how many cards of 1 do we need to make 9? 9 cards. Very good. Similarly, number of trains is 31. So how many cards do we need having value 10? 3 cards. And how many cards do we need for 1? Having value 1, it's only 1. So let's add them up. 9 plus 1 is 10. 0 and 1 is carried above. So it comes out to be 1 plus 3 plus 3, 7. It means 70 is the total number. Can you see that? Yes? Okay. Now, one morning, Suraj saw that out of 70 birds, only 26 birds were left. Rest had gone away. Can you see? In total, there were 70 birds. But next morning, Suraj saw that out of 70, only 26 were left. So, how many birds are left? 26. Let's find out how many have gone away. Let's try to find out. We need to subtract 26 from 70. Are we ready? Yes. Let's write them up. 70 minus 26 is equal to, yes, try to find out, is equal to, out of 10, if we lose 6, how many are left? 4. And out of 6, 2 are lost. How many are left? 4. So the answer is 44. It means 44 birds have gone away. Suraj is quite sad. Suraj, don't be sad. Let us hope they come back next year. Now, dear students, it's practice time. Let's try to solve the first question. Are you ready with me? Okay, let's try. Rahul scored 23 runs in a cricket match and Dhoni scored 69. How many runs did they make in all? Yes, try to find out. Scores made by Rahul were 23 and scores made by Dhoni were 69. So, what is the total score? Yes, try and tell me. Options are A, 92, B, 93, C, 96. Yes, try to find out what is the total score. You can again apply the technique of using cards having value of 10 and 1. What is the total number? The total score is 92. Option A. Next question. Dema sold 48 shawls in a fair. Next day, he sold 17 more shawls. How many shawls in all did he sell? Yes, let's try to find out. One day he sold 48 and another day he sold 17 more shawls. So let's try to add them up. What will be the correct answer? Options are A, 66, B, 63 and C, 65. Let's try to find out. Yes. Solve the sum using cards of tens and ones. 48 plus 17. Yes, try to find out. The correct answer is 65. Next question. Bunu Rabbit can eat 29 carrots in 1 week. Munu Rabbit can eat 42 carrots in 1 week. Who eats more in a week and by how much? Yes, we have to find out. First of all, let's try to add the total number of carrots. Bunu eats how many carrots? Yes, 29. Okay. And Munu eats how many carrots? 42. Now let's try to know who eats more. In this question, we can see that Munu eats more carrots. He eats 42. 42 is a larger number than 29. So we need to find the difference of both these numbers. It means we have to subtract. So let's try. 42 minus 29. What will be the correct answer? Yes. Options are 12, 13 or 11. Try to find out. Subtract 29 from 42. Yes. What is the correct answer? It is 13. So it means Munu eats 13 more carrots than Bunu. I hope it is interesting. Let's try to do another sum. Neha is 29 years old. Her mother is 58 years old. How many years older is Neha's mother? So we have two numbers here. Neha's age is 29. Mother's age is 58. So we have to find out how many years older is Neha's mother. It means we need to subtract these two numbers. Let's write it down. Mother's age is equal to 58. Neha's age is equal to 29. Now, mother is dash year older than Neha. How will we find out? We will find it out by subtracting. What is the correct answer? Options are A, 29, B, 27 or C, 28. Yes, try to find out. Try to subtract 29 from 58. The correct answer is, yes, 29. Mother is 29 years older than Neha. I hope you all have understood how to do subtraction and addition. You can also take help of the cards having value of 10 and 1. So, there are some more sums for practice. I hope you will be able to do them all. For example, 24 plus 17. Yes, what should be the answer? First, let's add up the digits at ones place. It means let's add 4 and 7. It comes out to be 11. So we have to write 11 in a way that the unit place of 11 remains here 1 and the tens place of 11 is taken up as a carry to the tens place of the question. So it means 7 and 4 or 4 plus 7 is equal to 11. 1 is written at unit place and another one that is taken as a carry at tens place. It means 2 plus 1 and plus 1 carry, it comes out to be 4. So in total we have the number count 41. I hope you will try to solve the other sums as well. Yes, try to do them. Okay, now let's move ahead towards another interesting activity. Check the right bus. I hope you all have traveled in a bus and it is very exciting to see the bus number. Now solve to get the bus number on each card. Match the card with the bus number and see who will sit in which bus. So are you ready with me? The bus numbers are given. The bus numbers are 49, 75 and 67. So let's try. The first card is 27 and 22. What is the total? Try to calculate. 7 and 2, 9 and 2 and 2, 4. Very good. So have you found out your bus number? It is 49. Next card number is, we have two figures, 48 plus 19. Yes, 8 plus 9 is 17. Again, 1 is carried over the 10th place. Next, 4 plus 1 and plus 1 comes out to be 67. So, she can board the bus with number 67. Similarly, card number having two numbers are 88 and 21. So, we have to see, do you think that we need to add these numbers to get the desired bus number 67, 75 and 49? No. So let's try to find out which number will we get after subtracting 21 from 88. Yes, what should be the answer? 88 minus 21 comes out to be 67. Very good. I hope you all can try this activity with more sums. Next card number we have 47 and 28. Yes. Can we add them together to make the bus number? 7 and 8 comes out to be 15. And 4 and 2 plus 1 carry. It comes out to be 7. So the total number is 75. I hope you all can board your buses with the correct number calculation. Now, after this, let's see another interesting activity. Now, you will write your own number and make two different cards for each bus. Yes, what we have to do? We have 3 buses with different numbers. Numbers were 67, 49 and 75. So, you have to make different combinations using these numbers, or your combinations should either come as the addition of these some two numbers or as subtraction of any two numbers to get the desired result. For example, if I take up the example of 75. Yes, how can I get 75? By placing 10 cards with value 6 and 3 cards with value 1, adding up with 1 card of value 10 and 2 cards of value 2. So, now it's time for home assignment. We will definitely continue with this chapter, but before we leave, you all have to try this home assignment. Let's see. Look at this page. Yes. You have to draw tens and ones in order to add the given numbers. For example, the first one is 43 plus 24. In order to add them, for representing tens, we can use one horizontal bar. Yes, for 43, how many horizontal bars? 4 horizontal bars representing 40, and for representing ones, we can use 3 small squares. It means 1 square represent ones. So, 4 long bars plus 3 small squares. is equal to 43. Similarly, how do we represent 24? 2 long bars plus 4 small squares representing 4. So what's the total? The total comes out to be, yes, 67. So you have to draw this in your notebook. You have to add the given numbers by drawing the long bars representing tens and small squares representing ones. I hope you will complete this exercise. On this note that we will meet again with the second part of this chapter. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy, and goodbye.